color, or I'll just say dye because I'm used to saying dye and I'm gonna get all confused. So I'm just gonna say dye. I know some people say that, I don't know, whatever. I'll just say dye, okay? I realize I might be wrong, whatever, but.
Hey everyone, so lately I've been getting questions on why I decided to dye my hair black. So in this video I decided to go ahead and answer those questions, that way I won't have to do it individually. And at the same time I figured I could go ahead and give an updated review on the hair color that I was using previously, to dye my hair black, which was UL61 or UL63 by L'Oreal. They're both very similar. They're both meant to lighten your hair. So yeah, this by the way is very close to my natural hair color. So as you can see in my other videos, my hair used to be really light. So that hair dye, hair color did an amazing job of lightening my hair. You can also see how dramatic, I guess, the differences are in the video where I'm actually showing you how I lighten my hair. So I'll go ahead and link those videos down below. And so let's get started with the updated review. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that this hair color is a lightening hair color. So it will continue to lighten the hair, the portions of your hair that are already lightened, because it just continues to lighten and lighten your hair. When you dye your hair, the portions that are close to your head, to your scalp, such as your roots, get the most amount of heat. So the hair dye does react with heat. So those parts of your hair are either going to get a lot more color or they're going to get a lot more lightened. So you have to, take that into consideration when you are setting how long to leave what in or whatever. Like say the parts of my hair down here at my roots, even if I did a tight bun and made it as close to my scalp as possible, these parts here aren't going to get as much heat as my roots are, just because they are kind of attached to my scalp, right? So these parts here did get lightened a lot more than the rest of my hair. So in order to make it somewhat even, I decided to, instead of just applying the hair color or hair dye to my roots, I would apply it to the whole top portion of my hair, just so just blend it out nicely. But what I didn't realize I was doing was I was putting the hair dye on the parts of my hair that were already lightened, so it just continued to lighten those. So that, and along with the sun, because the sun lightens your hair too, I ended up with something looking like this. So I'll go ahead and insert a picture now. As you can see, the top portion is so much lighter than the bottom portion is, and that's all because I kept applying and reapplying the hair dye onto that top portion of my hair. So when I saw that picture, I decided to go on this mission, right? So I decided to go ahead and try to make my hair as even as possible. So I started applying hair dye to the bottom portion of my hair and leaving it on for a lot longer than I would leave the top portion on, so that the bottom portion would get a lot lighter than the top portion, so that eventually I would end up with a somewhat even hair thing. So what I ended up actually doing is these portions down here and down here, whatever, did end up getting a lot lighter, but they also ended up getting a lot more damaged because I was leaving the hair dye in for a lot longer. And because I don't know, I don't know what you guys, but I have a lot of split ends down here, and these portions of my hair are just a lot shorter. I don't know if they just naturally grow slower, or if all the movement and stuff just damages your, I don't know what it is, but they're just a lot more damaged. So when I was applying hair dye to them and just making them even more damaged, they just became really damaged. So what I would notice is sometimes I'd be at work or even at school, and it's just a simple motion of just moving my hair back and forth, or my head back and forth, moving my hair back and forth, would give me super bad knots and tangles and stuff. I don't know if you guys watched that episode of Jersey Shore where Dina gets her weave all knotted up with her hair, that's cut her hair and stuff or whatever. Well, if I wore weaves, I'm sure that would have happened to me, because it was super bad. I would get really bad knots and tangles and stuff. So I started using coconut oil and Moroccan oil and deep conditioners and stuff, but they just, I don't know, they weren't making a huge difference or improve my hair a lot. I guess I just didn't use them for that long, but or I think it was just the fact that I kept using them, but then I would go and damage my hair a lot more by dyeing it again 2 months later. So I decided it was finally time for me to do something different, and then I thought about it. I'm okay, when you lighten your hair, you're causing a lot of damage to your hair, but if you're just dyeing it just a color, if you lighten your hair, you're causing a lot of damage. If you're just dyeing it just one color, you're not lightening it, so it's just kind of just painting it one color. And I know it damages your hair, but I just feel it won't damage it as much as just coloring it. So I decided I wanted to go ahead and just color my hair just one single color instead of just trying to lighten it so much. So I was gonna just do a normal brown, but then when I was dyeing my hair at the beginning, when I was first using UL61 or UL63, I wasn't sure how it was going to come out, and I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to like it on my skin tone and how it was going to look or whatever. So I decided that if I didn't like it, I was just going to dye my hair just black, just straight out jet black. So this time when I was trying to decide what color to dye my hair, I just decided, F it, I'm gonna go just black, right? So I also decided I shouldn't do it myself. I should probably go get it like done by someone, just because my hair was so damaged. So I decided, my Nina actually took me to go get my hair dyed, and she told me it was really bad. She said it was very porous. I don't know what that means, but I mean, I'm sure it was bad. So I told her I wanted my hair really black, or just black, but she said that black is really hard to get out of your hair, so she told me to go with like dark brown. So that's what we did. I went with darkest brown, which was amazing because it actually matches my hair really, really well. Like, my roots are growing out that much, but you can't tell. Look at, like you can't tell. So yeah, so it's really, really close to my natural hair color. I also didn't do anything to my eyebrows. I didn't fill them in or anything for the purpose of this video, so that you could see that like it just matches my natural hair color so well. So yeah, that's why I decided to dye my hair black. So I hope this answered your guys' questions, and I hope that you found this updated review on UL 61 and UL 63 and all that whole little UL series by L'Oreal helpful. But if you are, you know, in the market for a color that's gonna really lighten your hair, like, trust me, like, this stuff does amazing work. But don't put it on your hair if you've ever dyed your hair black or like a really, really, really dark color, because it will turn your hair orange, I've heard. It says like caution and stuff on the box itself, so just make sure you look into that. So yeah, I don't know, I hope you guys found this review and everything helpful. I do have a new camera now, so let me know what you think about the camera and the quality and stuff, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in my future videos. Bye.